What up, everybody? It's me, Blake316, here to give my thoughts and opinions on a product that a lot of PC gamers feel that's going to take over the console gaming industry by storm and pretty much going to take it over. My thoughts and opinions on the Valve Steam Machine. And I'm stating this right now, and trust me, this will be a fact even though it's currently my opinion. The fact is that the Valve Steam Machine will be a bigger failure than this Ouya console that came out in early 2013. Now, a lot of PC gamers are going to jump into denial and try to deny any of that. But let me state why this will happen. And trust me, after I explain this to you, you will also think that this is a fact and have the same opinions as I. You see, this Valve Steam Machine will be the biggest failure ever because, one, Valve isn't even bringing out their own Valve Steam Machine. They're not even producing their own main console. What they're doing is working with other companies and producing 13 other consoles. Why would a company not produce their own console when they want to take a step into the gaming industry when it comes to consoles? Why are they going with all these other companies? It's for the average consumer, that's just too many options to choose from. But then again, Valve doesn't seem to understand. When you try to get into the console business and the console industry, you have to try to go after the average consumer. They're going after the wrong demographic here. What they're doing is, they're trying to get the average consumer into PC gaming by selling them 13 other PC gaming consoles. You see, these 13 other PC gaming consoles are not your typical console and consumers are going to know nothing about. Let me explain. Valve is working with these other companies producing 13 different Valve Steam machines. But in reality, these overly expensive consoles are under par with the gaming PC. There's these Steam machines that go for $1,000, $1,100, $1,300 and more. Reason being, each of these Steam machine consoles have its own individual CPUs, storage units, RAM, like graphics cards. None of them are like the same machine. And the average gamer or the average person who just wants to buy a console is not going to know which one to buy, and they're going to be completely confused. With that being said, you might be a PC gamer and say, oh, well, I know which one to buy. I know which is the better Steam machine to buy. Well, guess what? If Valve was actually trying to sell this product to you, why don't you just buy a gaming PC computer to begin with? Would you pay more for literally a quote-unquote console that all it does is play video games, as opposed to buying an actual PC gaming computer that can do more than just play video games? You know, actual things on the computer that you need to do? Why would you just spend $1,100 on something that just plays video games when you can buy a computer with that? It makes absolutely no sense what Valve is doing with this thing. This thing is going to be the biggest failure in the world because the average gamer is not going to know which one to buy. They're not going to pay $1,100 for something that displays games. And then two, another reason why this thing is going to fail is because of what? The controller. A lot of people, you know, saying the Wii U should stop coming with the gamepad because nobody likes the gamepad. Or do you remember systems like the Jaguar for the horrible controller? Or the first Xbox for the horrible controller? This controller might be the worst controller in video gaming history. You want to know why? Because it has no buttons. This controller has two touchpads on the left and right. People don't want that. People want to feel like they're actually controlling a game. People don't want two touchpads. I get it. It's really innovative. But guess what? People don't like innovative things anymore. They want typical, straight-up controllers. Look at the PS4. Look at the Xbox One comparison to the Wii U. This thing is just bound for failure. It's gonna fail. And you know what? The controller is the minor of the two. It's because Valve isn't producing their own Steam machine. They're going with 13 other companies that have so many different prices ranges from, like I said, from $600 to like thousands of dollars. Why? Why would I spend thousands of dollars on a console that only plays video games when I can spend that much on a gaming PC? You know what? And guess what? After a year, that console's not even going to be able to play those games. Because guess what? From day one that you buy these consoles, they won't even be able to play the games at their full potential. You'll have to upgrade it just like a gaming PC. So what's the purpose of buying a Steam machine when you can just buy a gaming PC? Valve, you got everyone's hopes up, and then you fucking failed before this even came out. What a horrible failure Valve is setting themselves up for. Stick with Steam, stick with your great games like Portal and Half-Life and Team Fortress. Don't even bother with this console thing. You're doing it all wrong. But hey, you're going to have to find out the hard way. I just hope you don't go bankrupt and lose all your money because of this. It's me, Blake316, giving my thoughts and opinions, which will be fact, trust me. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, as well as Facebook. Links all in the description. Until next time, make sure to subscribe for future videos. It's me, Blake316. Peace.